The 2026 Mazda RX-7 has finally arrived, and today we're diving deep into a car that enthusiasts have been waiting for years, a machine that carries the legendary weight of the rotary nameplate while stepping into a new era of design, engineering, and performance. This new RX-7 isn't just a comeback, it's Mazda's bold statement, a return to pure driver passion in a world becoming more electrified and digitized. If you've been craving a modern sports car that blends heritage with innovation, this is the one to watch closely. The moment you see the RX-7 in person, you immediately feel the identity of the original FD, but with a futuristic twist. Mazda has taken the sleek, flowing language of the 90s icon and evolved it into something more sculpted and aggressive. The front fascia is low and sharp, with slim LED headlights shaped like focused eyes staring straight ahead. The hood is long, muscular, and flows beautifully into the fenders, giving the car a dramatic stance. Every line across the body feels intentional, combining aerodynamics with elegance. The side profile is pure sports coupe, with a long nose, compact cabin, and powerful rear haunches that look ready to leap forward at any moment. Mazda has kept the RX-7 compact and lightweight looking, which immediately tells you this car was built with performance in mind, not just aesthetics. The rear end is one of the most striking parts of the design, featuring circular LED taillights that pay homage to the classic RX-7 signature. A large diffuser, perfectly integrated exhaust outlets, and an active rear spoiler complete the look, making the 2026 RX-7 appear both modern and unmistakably connected to its heritage. It's one of those cars you can stare at from every angle and find something new to appreciate every time. Step inside the 2026 RX-7 and you immediately understand Mazda's mission. The interior is completely driver-focused, minimalistic yet upscale, modern yet traditional in delivering a cockpit that feels like a true sports machine. Mazda didn't clutter the cabin with unnecessary touch controls or flashy tech. Instead, they built an interior where the driver feels at the center of the experience. The steering wheel is compact, with a thick, performance-oriented grip. Behind it sits a fully digital gauge cluster that can transform depending on the driving mode, showing everything from boost pressure to lap times. Mazda includes high-quality materials across the cabin, from soft-touch leather to Alcantara and real metal trim. The seats are bucket-style but comfortable enough for daily driving, offering excellent bolstering for spirited runs. The center console sits high, creating a cockpit feeling similar to classic Japanese sports cars. You get a low seating position, excellent outward visibility, and controls placed exactly where your hands naturally fall. Even though it's driver-focused, Mazda didn't forget technology. A crisp infotainment display rests on the dash with wireless smartphone connectivity, premium Bose audio, and navigation. But unlike many modern cars, Mazda doesn't let the tech dominate the experience. This interior is built around the driver, engineered for engagement first and convenience second. Under the hood is where the excitement reaches its peak. Mazda brings back the rotary engine, but this time with modern enhancements that solve the issues of the past. The 2026 RX-7 is powered by a next-generation rotary hybrid powertrain. At its core is a 1.6-liter twin-rotor engine paired with an electric motor that fills in low-end torque and boosts overall performance. The combined output sits around 450 horsepower, making it the most powerful factory RX-7 Mazda has ever created. Thanks to the electric assist, the RX-7 delivers instant throttle response, making acceleration feel smooth, immediate, and incredibly addictive. The rotary engine still revs to sky-high levels, giving that signature sound enthusiasts love, but with better reliability, improved efficiency, and much cleaner emissions. The hybrid system doesn't make this car feel disconnected, instead, it enhances the rotary's natural strengths. The RX-7 rockets from 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds, competitive with many supercars. The power delivery is linear yet thrilling, and the lightweight chassis ensures the car feels nimble and alive under your fingertips. Mazda engineers focused heavily on balance, giving the RX-7 a near-perfect weight distribution. The suspension is finely tuned, offering excellent precision when carving corners while still being forgiving enough for everyday driving. Steering feel is sharp and direct, giving you immediate feedback, something sports car lovers have been missing in many modern vehicles. Mazda uses adaptive dampers, performance brakes, and a limited slip differential, all tuned to deliver an old-school driving feel with new-school control. Even with the hybrid components, Mazda has kept the car light, using aluminum and carbon fiber throughout the body. This keeps the RX-7 agile, making it feel like an extension of the driver rather than just a machine. One of the biggest questions about the 2026 RX-7 is price, and Mazda has managed to surprise everyone. While some expected it to be priced like a premium European sports car, Mazda has chosen to keep it accessible to enthusiasts. The starting price lands around the upper mids of the sports car segment, approximately $55,000 to $60,000 for the base model. Higher performance trims, equipped with track packages, carbon fiber elements, and upgraded suspension systems, can reach up to $75,000. Considering the performance numbers, rotary hybrid technology, and its iconic nameplate, this pricing puts the RX-7 in a competitive but accessible range. It undercuts many rivals while offering a unique driving experience that no other manufacturer currently provides. Mazda is clearly targeting true enthusiasts, people who want passion, engineering excellence, and emotion in their car, not just numbers on a spec sheet. Driving the 2026 Mazda RX-7 feels like stepping into a time machine and a rocket ship at the same time. It combines the emotional purity of the original rotary RX-7 with cutting-edge engineering. It's not trying to be a luxury cruiser or a futuristic electric car. Instead, it's a sports car built around feeling, precision, and soul. Mazda has deliberately chosen not to follow the mainstream trend of fully electric powertrains. They've created something rare, something truly enthusiast-focused. The RX-7's balance, its rotary scream, the instant response from the hybrid assist, and the lightweight agility make this car one of the most engaging machines of the decade. It represents Mazda's belief that driving should be enjoyable, emotional, and human. In a world filled with digital steering, artificial sound generators, and heavy electric batteries, the RX-7 is refreshingly raw. Yes, it uses hybrid technology, but not to replace the experience, to enhance it. Whether you are cruising through city streets, attacking mountain corners, or taking it to a weekend track day, the RX-7 adapts beautifully. The suspension stiffens when needed, softens when required, and always keeps you connected to the road. The transmission, a lightning-quick dual clutch, shifts with precision. The aerodynamics keep the car planted, especially at high speeds, where the active spoiler subtly adjusts to maintain stability. Even the sound inside the cabin is designed to amplify the natural character of the rotary engine without artificial enhancement. Mazda has taken everything enthusiasts loved about the original RX-7 and elevated it into a modern masterpiece. The new RX-7 isn't just a car, it's a celebration of Mazda's engineering philosophy. It shows that performance cars can still be lightweight, engaging, and full of personality. It shows that rotary engines can evolve and survive in a hybrid world. And it shows that sports cars don't need to be out of reach for everyday enthusiasts. Mazda could have played it safe, but instead they revived an icon with bold innovation and genuine respect for its heritage. The 2026 RX-7 invites you to drive, to feel, and to remember what makes cars exciting in the first place. If you've been waiting for a true driver's car in a sea of digital machines, the RX-7 is a breath of fresh air, a reminder of what pure performance feels like, and a promise that passion in the automotive world isn't dead, it's just been reborn, and it's wearing a Mazda badge. The 2026 Mazda RX-7 is more than a return, it's a revolution wrapped in a timeless silhouette, engineered for those who believe driving is not just transportation but an experience, a feeling, and an expression of freedom.